All right, so here he is, Tyler Jeffrey Dillashaw, as DC likes to call him, the former two-time UFC bantamweight champion. Certainly one of the best 135-pound fighters of all time.
Yes, and you recognized it right away. Going into the fight against Renan Barão, people thought TJ Dillashaw had no chance. He went out there and very early on showed Renan Barão that he was in with something different. Unbelievable striker. He's very disciplined. He has a great ability to follow a game plan, and it's shown in his rise to becoming one of two of the best bantamweights the UFC has ever seen.
And if you won't say it, I will. Got a full ride to Cal State Fullerton, three-time NCAA qualifier. Hasn't necessarily been a wrestler first in mixed martial arts, but a very good submission game, and in terms of the striking, the footwork, and everything else, truly a sight.
He hasn't had to.
Right.
He hasn't had to. Not been able to go out there and beat guys in striking. Like you said, he's a fantastic wrestler.
He's a fighter's fighter, and he has a lot to prove as he gets back in the octagon here tonight. All right, DC, should be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. I know you, as a high-level wrestler and Olympian yourself, are always curious to see guys who wrestled collegiately on this level now apply their trade in the UFC.
You know, you look at this guy and you think about his past, you think about his background, how he has been trained from his youth to be here. Even though he understood he wanted to be a mixed martial artist, his dad knew that he had to wrestle. And that wrestle took him through college, and it leads him to the UFC. That is why you see him approach fights the way that he does. He's been embedded in this kid. And if he can continue to evolve his entire mixed martial arts game to match his wrestling level, he's held on wheels. He's shown that to this point.
And one thing he has focused on is being more active when he does get the fight to the ground. So perhaps we'll see an uptick in the ground and pound here tonight as this high-level wrestler gets back to work. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC bantamweight champion, Henry Triple C Cejudo.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, with no shortage of momentum, here's the UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw. His striking has gone to a completely different level under Dwayne Bang Ludwig, training at Elevation there in Colorado. TJ Dillashaw, three-time NCAA qualifier as a wrestler in college, but known primarily as a striker since crossing over to mixed martial arts.
Keep moving your feet.
Just misses with the right. Oh, flips and then rips him. How about the upper body movement there? So Dillashaw's in a good flow now, DC. He's so confident in his striking, his grappling, and really a guy who enjoys fight night as much as any fighter on this roster. Investing in the body with the kick there. Make the bad man stop.
Big shot to the head. Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
Cejudo gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments.
The fighters separate.
Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Battling for hooks.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
to the head by Dillashaw. Push kick there to the body. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets the single leg takedown. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
This is where he wants to be.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Come on, let's go. Let's work.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Cejudo's in half guard. Making all these shots count. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Dillashaw's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Under 90 seconds to go. Oh, solid leg kicks by Dillashaw. Just out of range with that right hook.
Oh, nice kick. That's a good right hand right there.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. Starting to do some really significant damage. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, the storyline in this one has been TJ Dillashaw striking. He looks fast, he looks powerful. Really vintage championship form out of Fat Tyler tonight.
Yeah, you know, Fat Tyler. TJ Dillashaw looks like the guy that beat Henry Morale in Chicago. Just overwhelming you with information, not allowing you the time to process it. When you do that, when TJ does that, he can be the best bantamweight in the world. And tonight, he looks like he could never have lost his belt.
And now some knees. Final seconds of the round.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Now some separation from that first position. Oh, he's in a lot of trouble.
What a round. All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early on. You thought that maybe that was going to be the beginning of the end. At the very least here, gotta think he's going to try to get him out of here in this next round.
J.A., he's on skates. I mean, he was on skates. His ability to withstand that avalanche is commendable, but he has to change something as he approaches the next round.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Fight. Ready.
Second round underway. Beautiful straight punch there by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo.
Nice jab. It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming.
Bang Muay Thai on full display here. Dillashaw, a really good flow here, DC.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Heavy kick downstairs. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Push kick there to the body. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. Dillashaw going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. Look at him fighting. He's not going to quit on his submission attempt.
Oh, he escaped.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Cejudo's in half guard now. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, he's out. Dillashaw gets back up. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
All right, side control now. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Cejudo. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Cejudo ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Dillashaw getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Seconds winding down in round two. 2 rounds in the books.
Hey, stop.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath, man. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights, man.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. He did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hand. And that's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting in that half guard, and his bottom half is securing his opponent. So his top half is moving. It's adjusting. He's posting his hand on his face, dropping elbows. When he's able to pull back, he's throwing his punches. There is a real there's a real
oh, hip toss to get him down.
That takedown was timed beautifully. That was nice. Oh, he got to the spot.
Lands with the ground and pound.
In the half guard.
All right, so Dillashaw's right back to the full mount.
Stand over him.
It's work. I'm standing up. It's work.
Let's go.
Good, solid strike on the ground. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Dillashaw's right back to the full mount here. All right, has the guard closed here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dillashaw. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Both guys appeared to land there. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. And able to land a nice shot there on the inside. Connected with a solid punch right there. Cejudo swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Slips to avoid that left. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Cejudo gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Shot there, I see him. One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Got his guard pass.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Cejudo's back in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, another strike lands from the top. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, effective use of the jab by Cejudo.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. Nice punch landed on the top.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. And if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell. This is a terrible position. Oh, now he's attacking his own triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Cejudo's got him. He's bridging.
Oh, no way, he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Good work from the top here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Cejudo's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
That was a slick transition. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Get that knee in, shrimp.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face. Great shot from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Dillashaw's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area. Man, the body work's really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side.
He's going guillotine. Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock. Create some space. Roll to your back. Give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Great round. Relax. Breathe. All right, here's some water. Now listen, I want you to stay sharp. Don't get suckered into that crap. I want you to get out there.
Well, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, good ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Cejudo. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Dillashaw. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
He's having his way with him here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Dillashaw. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Under 2 minutes to decide this one now.
work, guys. Come on.
Nice body shot. You saw him find that body. Wow.
Oh, I like that kick there. Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his... Oh, there's a hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He has to evade and stay at space.
1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Dillashaw. Just out of range with that strike.
He's got the single collar tie.
Well timed with the short uppercut and the clinch by Cejudo.
He'll work with that jab. Jab lands.
15 seconds.
Jump guillotine right away. Yep, that guillotine's deep. He's up. Watch the vicious defense on this play.
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. Official decision now in.
After
the
5
buffet.
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
All right, no suspense there as Bruce Buffer gets in the judges' scorecards. A clean, dominant victory for the wrestler here tonight. And he was unfazed in the fighter meeting, unfazed when he walked out tonight, and got a huge, huge result here in a loaded division.
He got a huge result. And he had, he was able to not only implement his game plan, he was able to stick to it to a T, knowing and comfortable with the idea that, hey, if this goes to the judges, I know that I did enough. And I believe that he is going to be very happy with how dominant this performance was.